Hello guys, this is Shumjipa aka Developer Guruji. So let's start with the today's question. So we have so the name of the question is valid parenthesis. So it's from leetcode and it's come in the category of easy and so it's from the list of top interview questions. Okay. So the question is or the problem is we have given a string which can consist of some characters such as like this, 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 and this. So the string can consist of character which can be either of them. Okay. So and we have to write a function that state the validity of that string. So what are the condition of that string to be valid? So the first condition is so if a character is present in the string, it must be closed. Okay. And the second condition is that it must be closed with the same type of character or bracket. So it is opening bracket and it's the closing bracket. Okay. So this is the question. So now let's approach it and think how we can solve this. So let's take first a string. Okay. So let the string be this. Okay. Or it can be this. Okay. Now think that we can see that this is a valid string and this is not because the bracket is opening and the bracket is closing. But in this, the bracket is opening, and the bracket is closing. But there is another bracket which is a closing bracket, but there is no sort of opening bracket here. Same type of opening bracket here. So we can state that if the string is even, it might be a, a valid string. Might be valid. But if it's a odd string or the length of the string is odd, it cannot be a valid string because there is always a one character which is either closing or opening, but there will not be a uh, corresponding opening or closing bracket. Okay. So this is clear. So this is the length of, if the length of the string is odd, it cannot be a valid string according to this question. Okay. So first of all, we will write a code for this. Like if the length of the string is even, it can be a valid string. Else we will return it's false, that it cannot be a valid string. Now come to uh, the the main part, like how we can decide that if its length is even, how we can decide that it is a valid string or not. So for that we will use a data structure called stack. So everybody knows that what is stack. So let's suppose the string is this. Okay. Now what we will do is iterate over from first character in the string to the last character, and we will put that character. So let's I equals to 0, this one. Okay. So what we will do is, if it's a opening bracket, try to focus. If it a opening bracket, we will push this and do nothing. Okay. Else if the bracket is closing bracket and the stack is not empty, we will check the top of the stack. that is, we will pick on the stack that there is the corresponding opening bracket or not. If yes, then we will pop this. So when we will come to this, we will see that there is a corresponding opening bracket here, and we will pop this. Okay, so now the our stack will be empty stack. Okay, so at last we will return is stack is empty. Okay, what will be the our stack is empty. If it is empty, that means the string is valid, else the string is not valid. So let's take another example. So this is for the valid string. Now take the example for invalid string. Okay, so we have already cleared the string with the length which is odd. Okay, now see the string is okay. So here the length of the string is 1 2 3 4. 4 is an even number, so this passes that condition of odd. So now let's see it is a valid string or not. Okay, let's see first by ourselves. So we can see that it's not a valid string because the opening bracket and the closing bracket are not same here. Okay, although they are same here, but they are not each after, not corresponding. Okay, so this string is not valid. Now let's see how it gonna be solved by our stack. Okay, so when I equals to 0, this will be, since this is a opening bracket. Okay, and the we will just push it to our stack. Okay, now there is another opening bracket when I equals to 1. So there is another opening bracket, we will push it to here. Okay, so now let's see. This is a closing bracket and it is not equal to the, so the peak of the stack is not equal to the type of the that bracket, or it's not equal to the so it's not opposite to the that bracket. So it's a closing bracket. We just simply pass this. Okay, we just simply pass this. So this will be passed, nothing gonna happen to the stack. So so now I equals to 3. This time it is another closing bracket, but and the peak. So this time the peak is say opposite and type is similar. So at this time this will gonna pop. Okay, now what will be the value of the stack is empty. Obviously there is one element present in the stack, so it's going to be non-empty, so the value will be false. So is empty, false, so the string is not valid. So this is the theory part and the approach part. Let's see in code. So I have already written the code. As you can see, the first line is, as I told, that if the string is odd, we will just return the false because it cannot be valid. So there is always a one character which is, or we can say bracket, which is not going to be either closed or open. Okay, so this will just filter our cases of odd string with odd length. Now if the length of the string is even, that this code gonna run. So we will first create a stack of characters and iterate over the string characters, which is this, as a for loop. Okay, now first we will check if the character, so the current character, for example this one. So if let's say the string is this, so the first character will be this. So if the character is opening, we will just push to the stack. Okay, now so rest of the will not occur. Now the for loop runs again, and this time the string will be this. Okay, it's not a opening character or opening bracket, it will be a closing bracket. Now we will check what is the what is the character. So this is this type of character, not this, not this. Okay, this type of character, sorry, this type of character. So and we will also check if the string is not sorry, stack is not empty. Okay, and then we will also check the, the top of the stack, or we can say the peak of the stack is same type of character and opening character. Okay, so this is the closing character, which is the current character, this one, and this is the already presented in stack as we pushed it on our first case. Okay, so this line gonna run and it will pop this already present character. Now the stack becomes empty, and this for loops like over, because there are only two character in the string. So it will return stack dot is empty, as we see that we pop the only character present in the, so the stack, so the stack is now empty. It will return false, sorry, true, and which is the like answer for this, which is the output for this, and this will true. Okay, so let's run this and see. So it is accepted and it takes 2 milliseconds, and it is 24.92 faster than other solutions. Okay, so this is it. So if you like this video, please subscribe and click on the bell icon, and also share with your study buddies or coding guys. Follow me on Instagram as I share similar kind of stuff there. Okay.